Hey, what's going on, boys? Swaggys here. So now, and for today, let's get into the video for today here. Today we'll be reacting to a new video that recently came out by tryhardninja here. Now, this came out just a few days ago now, so I wanted to go ahead and, like I said, just kind of check it out because it really interested me, and I just want to go ahead and see it. So that, and for today, like I said, this is a rework of an old VANNY song, Under Control here, and it has animated lyrics themselves, so I'm really interested to see how this kind of goes here. So, and for today, like I said, please go check out every part of the actual stuff here. They all worked really hard, deserve support, and put so much time and effort into it. So like I said, please check them out. Yeah, and for like I said, for the people involved with the actual visuals themselves here, they worked really hard. So like I said, please go check them out right here. Now they got that on screen and you'll have see put it there for a little bit. Let's get into the activity stuff here. Link down below. Go check it out yourself as well. And let's hop right into it. Okay.
Come out and play, come play with me. Don't be so scared, it's all I need. Don't look at me like I'm deranged.
Okay.
There's work to do, you're in the way. It's breaking me, night after night. So many victims, so little time. The constant voice inside my brain says you can't leave, so time to play. Mayhem, 3, 2, 1. Countdown to sunset. Hope you came prepared to run. Tell me, are you having fun? Yeah! They call me insane, but they don't know how my name strikes fear into your soul. Yeah, my mind, it might be blurry, and there's glitches in the code. Stitched together, but don't worry, it's all under control. I slip and scour the dimly halls, adhering to the protocol, the very rules you aim to break. This cannon won't go down this way. It is just a glitch scattered in the system. Tell me that it's wrong, never gonna listen. World won't understand till they see the vision. Mayhem, 3, 2, 1. They call me insane, but they don't know how my name strikes fear into your soul. Yeah, my mind, it might be blurry, and there's glitches in the code. Stitched together, but don't worry, it's all under control. I understand. Don't worry. Yes, I'll take care of it.
Okay.
I know how important this is. They won't. I can handle it.
How we can't even hear the other side. I love that.
It's all under control. It's all under control. They call me insane, but they don't know how my name strikes fear into your soul. Yeah, my mind, it might be blurry, and there's glitches in the code. Stitched together, but don't worry, it's all under control.
I love that. That was cool. That was amazing. I love that. Okay, give me a quick second to be right back. Anyways, without further ado, let me just go ahead and give my general thoughts on the actual bit of stuff here. How to quickly gather my thoughts about this video itself here. So let's just get down to it. Now, of course, we're going to start off with the main three factors of the actual just beat itself, these vocals and visuals themselves here. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So of course, just starting off the beat itself here was incredibly well put together. I loved it. It was incredible from start to finish here. I really enjoyed the actual bit of stuff here. Like I said, what's the word to describe it here? had such an immaculate flow and such an immaculate like rhythm itself here, but it was really interesting. Like I said, I loved it. I loved how kind of more like electronic slash what's the word for it? What's the word for it? I can't remember the word. Like I said, just the actual beat of it was incredibly well done and really well put together. I really enjoyed it a ton. It was really smooth. It was buttery, flowed like water. It was immaculate and just it rocked. It rocked so hard. I'm not gonna lie, I love this. I just love this song. It just sounds so good. And like I said, just the actual just beat stuff here was incredibly well put together, really well done, and was so enjoyable. I honestly can't find a single one where I was like where I wasn't enjoying the actual stuff here. It was incredibly well put together and just so good. I loved it. But now, and for do that, let's go ahead and get to the actual vocal work lyrics and stuff before I start rambling on a storm. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, of course, getting onto the actual just vocal work lyrics themselves here, the vocals were incredible. Like I said, I just enjoyed them a ton. They were amazing from start to finish here. There was just no misses. There was no misses. Like everything rocked like really hard. Sorry, but I had a little burp there. Like I said, aside from the I thought I heard something. Like I said, just the vocals themselves here were really well put together. I love them. Just the actual performance itself was extremely gas. The actors just doing vocal work entirely had so much heart and so much passion put into them. You could hear every minute of just like how hard they worked. Like you could just hear it in the actual just vocals themselves. It was amazing and so well put together. I enjoyed it a ton. It was just great. But aside from the success, just the actual but itself was incredible. The vocals and lyrics themselves were also just such a banger and rocked so hard here, and just gave an amazing kind of just like a they just gave an amazing performance itself here, and I genuinely really enjoyed it. That's what I was gonna say there. Now, though, going on to the actual lyrics themselves, really just built an amazing structure for the entire song itself here. I really enjoyed it there. It was just so enjoyable and just so good. I loved it. But aside from aside from the actual aside from the lyrics themselves here being building a great structure for the entire song itself here, it also built an amazing just foundation for the entire video itself here. It was really well put together and just so enjoyable. I loved it. And like I said, there was no moment here where it's just like a little or where it sounded strange. Like I said, it was really structured in such an amazing way to where like everything just floats so seamlessly. Everything just floats so smoothly and buttery and just it just sounded good. And I loved it so much. But aside from the lyrics themselves being extremely gas and extremely fire, let's go and get to the actual visuals themselves here. Let's go ahead and get to it. Now, of course, for the visuals themselves, they weren't bad. Like I said, I love them. I do like just the actual way they this wasn't like a full animation itself here, but it had bits of animation itself in it. And like I said, it had a lot of moving visuals themselves here, which I really enjoyed. Like I said, there's just some songs that either end up just either going through the gameplay route where they kind of just put some gameplay in, or some that kind of just do this other thing where they kind of just where they won't really do animation, but they'll do maybe what's the word for it? I do like minimal editing. And it just I don't know. I feel like that's kind of doing like the bare minimum for these songs themselves here. Of course, if you're doing like songs every 1 or 2 weeks, then it probably get a little bit of a little bit stressful trying to make songs constantly and just having those animators doing that thing. Like I said, for certain animal interest channels themselves here, I understand. I just wish that certain songs had a little bit more priority, had a little bit more to them. But for this one, like I said, this one was great. I loved it. Like I said, just the way that the actual visuals themselves here were really well put together. Like there wasn't like full animation itself. It was like just more or less, just amazing, just editing clips and like little transitioning clips. I loved it. Like I said, it was still really well done, and Rock put such an amazing kind of just little bow tie on top of this just song itself here. It was really cool. It was really fun. It was creative. It was just amazing. And like I said, just it was great. And like I said, I loved it. I loved it so much. It was incredible. Like I said, for the activities themselves, they're really well put together and just so good looking. I love them so that. And for the let's get into the actual just yeah, let's just go ahead and get to the actual deep dive itself here. Now, before I get into the deep dive, please go check out the actual virtual stuff here. Link down below. Go check it out yourself. They work really hard in this and deserve support. Like I said, please go check them out. Now, and for do so, like I said, link down below. Go check it out yourself there. And of course, while you're at it, also go ahead and consider hitting the bell. Go ahead and consider hitting the like button. Consider subscribing. Helps out so much to the channel stuff here. Helps me out a lot. So like I said, please consider doing that. And of course, aside from liking and subscribing, also go ahead and consider hitting the bell icon for the next time I upload. If you're interested in catching those news videos as soon as you can, Belacan. That's kind of what it's there for. But aside from that, also go ahead and leave a comment below detailing your thoughts and opinions on the actual stuff here. Whether you loved it, you hated it, that's really interesting, or you didn't find it interesting at all. At least leaving your thoughts and opinions on the actual stuff here will help you determine like if we continue watching more of these things in the future here. But with all that being said and done, let's go ahead and get to the actual let's just go ahead and get to the actual deep dive itself here. Now, before I get into the deep dive, like I said, go ahead and check out other people. Like I said, go check them all out. They work really hard in this and deserve support. Like, go check out Canton for the visual effects, and go check out Dingsila for the actual thumbnail itself here, and of course, Ivy Marie for the vocals themselves there. Like I said, please go check them out. They work hard as well. And like I said, also tryhardninja. But like I said, with all being said and done, also the Pete Lidvin for the actual just music production itself here. Anyways, with all being said and done, like I said, just go check them out. Link down below. Anyways, before I get to the deep dive stuff here, like I said, for this segment, what I kind of get into, I kind of get more into the nitty gritty of the video stuff here. Like I get more into the actual just beat itself here, more into the actual vocal work themselves, and of course more into the visuals themselves here, and of course just kind of getting more into what I think they did really well, and what other things I probably think they didn't, they could have done better. So that actually though, let's get on to it. And of course, this is purely just my opinion. Like I said, if you like something that I don't like, that's perfectly fine, and you're perfectly fine to have that opinion. But after though, like I said, purely my kind of perspective here, and like I said, just what I enjoyed. If you didn't enjoy a thing that I liked, or if I didn't, enjoy a thing that you liked, perfectly fine. We're all human. And so after though, let's get on to it. No distractions. Now, of course, for the actual video stuff here, it was really well done. Listen to the beginning stuff here. Like, look at this, just like.
Come out and play. Come play with me. Don't be so scared, it's all I need. Don't look at me like I'm
Because. Anyways, as I was saying, just the actual just beat itself here for this beginning statement, it's so good. Like I said, has that sort of just rhythm, has that sort of impact, just like boom, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum, like it rocks. It rocks so hard, and it just doesn't stop, and I love it so much. Like I said, just the actual just beat itself here is incredible. From those beginning statements, it helps to set a pace, helps to kind of just build like this little bit of a foundational bits right there, and of course just helps to kind of support the entire just beat itself. Like listen to this, just beginning segment. It sounds so good, and it just sounds so like rhythmically pleasing and just so fire. Like listen to this. Just
arranged. There's work to do, you're in the way. It's breaking me night after night. So many victims, so little time. The constant voice inside my brain
and then
says you can't leave, so time to play. Mayhem, mayhem, 3, 2, 1. Countdown to sunset. Hope you came prepared to run. Tell me, are you having fun? Yeah. They call me insane, but they don't know.
And then just that transitioning into the chorus itself there is so fire and just so well executed. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, but without any further ado, like I said, just the actual just beat itself here is incredible, and I love it so much. And then of course, it like I said, it just gets even more intense from here. It gets more impactful, especially outside of the chords itself. Here starts getting a little heavier. It's just really really good. Like listen to like segments like this. Hold on, where it's like right around here. Like, listen to this.
Scour the dimly halls, adhering to the protocol, the very rules you aim to break. This cannon won't go down this way.
I love that little, subtle, just, I'll get more into that vocal stuff, but there's a little bit of, like, a vocal change there for, like, that segment right there. I like that. But like I said, just the actual stuff here still has that sort of just rhythm, that rhythm. It still has that rhythm, it still has that, like, just that beat itself. It kind of just, keeps the song flowing. Like, there's never a moment where it stops the intensity, where it stops the action. It just keeps on going. Even if, like, they cut out some of the other instruments themselves there, it's still going, and I love that. Like I said, it never stops the momentum. It never stops just the pacing itself here. It just keeps going, even if you can't hear the actual just other instruments themselves, like the drums or just the actual just the like a little of a what's the word for it? The hi-hats or stuff like that. It's still going, and I love that so much. I love it too. It's just amazing, and like I said, just really really enjoyable. But after like I said, just the attribute stuff here is really consistent. It just has such an amazing rhythm itself here, and it's just so put together and just so incredible. It just sets such a great foundation for the entire video itself here. At least an amazing just supporting structure itself there, and I love it. It is incredible. Now then, moving on to the actual, moving on to the actual vocal work and the lyrics themselves here. The vocals themselves are fire. I just love them. Like, listen to segments like this. Like, it's really, really good. Just
Says you can't leave, so time to play. Mayhem, mayhem, 3, 2, 1. Countdown to sunset. Hope you came prepared to run. Tell me, are you having fun?
yeah.
They call me insane, but they don't know how my name strikes fear into your soul. Yeah, my mind, it might be blurry, and there's glitches in the code. Stitched together, but don't worry, it's all under control.
Ooh, I love that callback to the actual title itself too. I love it. Except just the actual vocals themselves here, they're great. From beginning to end here, the vocals themselves have just such an amazing performance here, such a consistent just tone as well. I love them. They're really, really cool. It's just so confident, so well sung, and just so well performed. I love them. Like I said, just the actual performance itself here is extremely well done and extremely fire. And overall, just like I said, really good. I love it. Like I said, it's just so good. Aside from the performance itself being extremely gas and extremely fire and very, very enjoyable, and of course very repeatable, or very not repeatable, maybe more. It sounds good when you play it out in a loop. Like, you can listen to the song several times and not get bored of it. I love that. But aside from going on to the actual amount of heart and passion the actual song itself here has, there's plenty of it. Like, there's plenty of heart, there's plenty of passion put into the song itself, and you can just hear in every little from the chorus itself here to all these little other verses themselves here. It is just abundant, it's clear, it's powerful, and it's confident, and I love it. Jeez, I'm getting sorry about that. Thought I noticed something back there. I said just the actual no, like I said, vocals themselves are really well done, very solid from start to beginning. From the beginning to the end itself here, it is very consistent, very well performed, and just so fire. I genuinely really enjoyed it, and they were great. Like I said, they were great and just so amazingly well put together. Like I said, I love the vocals themselves here. They're great and overall very enjoyable. Now, going on to the actual going on to the actual lyrics themselves here. The lyrics themselves are really good. Like I said, I love them. And I love how it's just, like, for one thing, they said everything's under control, not everything like, oh, I got everything under control. No, it's like, it's under somebody's control, not mine, though. And I love that. I love that they never established whose control everything's a part of. It's under control. And that's never to be said in a good context. If you just hear somebody say, oh, everything's under control, and they don't even say like, oh, we've got everything under control, or our team has everything under control, and it's just everything's under control here. That's a little ominous and a little bit foreboding, and overall very, it doesn't help at all. Like I said, I just love that. I love that so much, how they established that it's everything's under control but not under Vanny's control, and I deeply enjoy that. But aside from such, just the actual lyrics themselves are still really well structured. Aside from those little things that I was mentioning as well here, there's a lot that you can take away from the video. There's a lot you can take away from the video itself here, such as a mentioning of adhering to the protocol, or just things like the very rules you aim to break. Just what was the word, this can and won't go
down this way.
Go down this way. It's just a glitch.
It's just a glitch scattered in the system. Tell me that it's wrong. Never gonna listen. World won't understand.
World won't understand.
Mayhem, mayhem, 3, 2.
Mayhem 3, 2. Ooh, I love that. Like I said, the lyrics themselves here, really well done, really well put together. It's just so fire. I love them. Like I said, from the beginning to the end here, really, really amazing structure that the actual lyrics themselves provide. It is immaculate and overall very enjoyable, and I overall very much enjoyed it. Like I said, beat itself here, very nice. Just vocal work themselves here, also incredibly well done. I love them. And of course, just the actual visuals themselves here. Let's go and get to those. Like I said, for the visuals themselves here, they're great. I love them. And I love how it's not just little tiny bits of animation and stuff here. There's also little edited bits together. Like things like this. I love things like this.
Don't be so scared, it's all I need. Don't look at me.
We got into the like listen to this. Look at this. and it's just all these numbers and digits or like little lines of code and stuff like that all come together to make like the Vanny mask. You can see like the outline of it and like the little ears right here too. I love that. I love that so much. That is incredible. It's just so good. I just love it so much. Like I said, just the actual just animation itself here, it's great. I love when there's like little bits of animation and stuff there, and it kind of just helps to enhance video stuff here. Like for segments like what was it like right around like right here. Like I love how this looks. This looks so cool. It looks so frightening. It just looks really intimidating. Like look at this.
Don't look at me
Like look at this.
like I'm deranged. There's work to do, you're in the way. It's breaking me night after night. So many victims, so little time.
I just love it. I just love it how it's just so well put together. It's just so incredible. I love it. But there's not only bits like this, where it's just raw animation. Like there's a model, there's a lighting itself here, everything like that. There's also segments where it's kind of just a little bit more different. It has a little bit of color, has a little bit just different styles themselves here. Like for segments like this, like hold on, like for style, things like this, where it's got like a little bit of a glitchiness in the background
Tell me, are you
with like differentiating colors and stuff.
having fun? Yeah. They call me insane, but they don't know how my
It's just so good, and I just love it so much. And like I said, while the animation stuff here is still amazing, I love bits like this as well here. It is incredible. Speaking of the animation stuff, let's go ahead and get into those, get into that more. So let's just get into it. Like I said, just the actual animation stuff here is very well done. The models themselves here, very active game itself here, super well utilized and overall so good. I love it. From the lighting itself, it being extremely just so well done and so perfect. I love it. Like I said, especially for like the bit with the actual endoskeleton there, it was really cool. And like, look at this segment itself. Like look at this. It looks so. Hold on.
adhering to the protocol.
Ooh. It just looks so cool and I love it. Like I said, just the actual lighting itself here is so well polished, so good looking. It's just so well done. I love it. But aside from the actual just lighting itself here being extremely gas and extremely fire, the actual just like I said, just animation flow itself here is very smooth. It's very, what's the word for it? It's very natural, and I love it so much. It's never like anything that's too crazy going on here, like for certain like other like meme animation and stuff, where like the just model goes like into space doing a T pose or things like that. But this is more natural, has more of that kind of flow itself here. Even if like it seems a little twitchy at moments, it's still really well put together, super well done, and doesn't overdo it, which I enjoyed that a ton. But that entries like such as the actual animation stuff here, very solid, very nice. I love it. And of course, the art style itself here, very consistent as well here. Has more of a dark and foreboding kind of feel to it. With like the red undertones in the background here. For other segments themselves, has more of like a purplish lighting itself to kind of help to like illustrate that Vanny might not be in her own. She might not be all there. And like I said, I love it. I love like segments like this. It looks like actual background art that you can actually put on like your computer or something like that. It's really cool and just so well done. I love it. But aside from like that, just the actual just like animation style stuff here, very well done, very amazing looking, and just so cool. I love it. Without anything, that kind of gets through all my thoughts, pink on extra stuff. Like I said, please go check it out yourself. Link down below and card right there. I'm leaving you 2 links to the activity stuff. Like I said, please go ahead and check it out in your own time as well here. And of course, another thing I forgot to mention, another end card right here for another one of my videos if you're interested in catching that. So also go ahead and consider checking that as well here. And of course, like I usually try to say, while you're at it, also go ahead and consider hitting the like button right there, and also consider subscribing right there, as it helps out so much with the channel stuff here and just helps me a lot. Like I said, please consider doing that. And like I said, just helps out so much of the channel stuff here and kind of just helping to just grow the channel in a way that honestly, like I said, really helps me really helped me out a lot out. Anyways, aside from my brain just being scattered at the moment right now, like I said, just like consider hitting the like button, consider subscribing if you want. Helps out so much to channel stuff and kind of just helps to support what what videos you guys enjoy and whether you want to see more of these videos in the future. And of course, aside from that, also go ahead and hit the bell icon for the next time I upload. If you're interested in catching those new videos as soon as you can, bell icon is definitely gonna help you with that. And of course, like I said, comment below your guys' thoughts on the activity stuff here. Whether you loved it, you hated it, that's you loved it, you hated it, that's really interesting, or you didn't find it interesting at all, and whether or not you enjoy the same things that I did. Like I said, detail in the comments down below. I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say about the video stuff here. And of course, I try to reply to as many comments as I can, as fast as I can, but if I do end up missing one or two, I deeply apologize. So like I said, I do try to check them at least like every now and then, do that the week here. So like I said, if I'm not consistent or if I miss yours for a few hours, I do apologize for that. I do at least try to try to get through the listed stuff here by like the end of the week. So like I said, If I don't see yours, I will eventually, and I do, but I will probably deeply apologize. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so late to it. Like I said, I deeply apologize for that. But without any further ado, also go ahead and continue the share button as well here. Like I said, help me out a lot in terms of just kind of just spreading awareness for the channel stuff here and just spreading the name out there. And like I said, while you don't have to do any what I just said here, it helps me out so much, and I deeply appreciate if you guys consider doing that. Without any further ado, have a great day. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe, and I'll be seeing you boys in the next video. Probably tomorrow, but I'll try to see if I can do it later on soon. But I don't really know. Like I said, if I don't end up doing a video later on today here, then I'll see you guys tomorrow. And that you guys take care, stay safe. If you're not feeling well, if you're feeling sick, then take plenty of medicine, get plenty of rest, and just take care of yourself, okay? And with that, every day, I'm gonna go now. So for now though, I'll be seeing you boys in the next video. Bye bye for now though, okay?